Hello, tacticians and strategists, Templars! Welcome back to Templar Battleforce and playing hardball. So let's continue here. By the way, you can see I am experimenting with the Iron Man mode there. I was playing a little bit around because I have a long-term plan after finishing this campaign with the Stratos missions here, the aftermath missions on this station here. But let's talk about that at another time. I did look around a little bit more and I worked on the veterans. However, it's all indeed rather sad, but I did get something new. I found something, which is this here. So I got these Berserker upgrades, deflection core field, which is actually not that relevant for us. The Berserker 5. I'm not explaining everything here. You can, if it interests you, then you can just click it. However, this year, I wanted to get this shield relic here, the Reliar's shield, with a lot of auto block, parrying, max hit points, and all resistances. So, and why did I want to have that? Because I worked on the Paladin, and you can see the Neptune is also active here. I'm not sure, did we have this here before? The Force Blade. Yeah, I wanted to look into that one. But it's actually not that good. So that's for the Paladin. Let's look at our Paladin here. So, one thing after another. And Helios, our Paladin, is now running around like so. Now he has a significantly thinner armor, and I'm not sure if that's really a good idea. Also with less protection, with all the resistances, so I'm not sure if this is actually a good idea. But together with the shield, it should actually be better. And I also thought, okay, well, now that most of the missions in this game are about speed and running around and accomplishing the mission as quickly as possible, it might be good to have this one here, also with more max heat, yeah, a little bit more evasion. And in combination with this Reliar's shield here, we've got a lot of additional parrying, more auto block, 18 to all resistances, and also 38 max hit points. Before, we had, I think, just the Knight's shield, right? Like, I mean, okay, it's 4 levels that this costs. It's questionable if it's actually worth it. And what I would like is actually to have a better sword with them, like this Archum blade here, for example. And we only have a level 3 sword, but this is also one that has more auto block. This would be nice, but we don't have the levels. Then we would need 6 levels on that one, and that doesn't seem wise. We still have this Tiberius plating that also only costs 2 levels. We had this one before. It gives us a lot of radiation resist, more hit points, and also more parrying. And then I decided to just keep the Aegis wiring for more auto block even. And by the way, this rangefinder, this is total crap here. Why would the Paladin doesn't even have ranged weapons, so this seems to be bull, yeah. But well, the game is not totally rounded in the late game, as we already found out. But I think this might be an interesting take, yeah. But we need more levels to actually use a better sword, and there is no level 4 sword, as far as I know, as I found. I invested more into the captain as well, and into the commander area here. So here with the discerning eye and fire command skills, that this stuff here, but we are not using that. Here, however, there's a sighted sidearm here. But more importantly, I wanted to get this here, the commander's deployment. This seems to be good. As we recall, we used the this buff that increases the duration for 100 SP on one person, and this here costs 4, like nearly 4 times as much, but for everybody. And that seems to be a good thing, maybe late in a mission or so. That's why I thought, okay, let's have that. And then I invested into the Blade Master, not so much because of this here prowess wiring. Well, this also seems interesting with the melee accuracy and damage output, but it's 4 levels, so this could be interesting for the Paladin at some point. But more importantly, I wanted this here, the Archon Blade and Orion Shield, just to compare it. Yeah, and this would be a nice blade, by the way, but it's too high level for the Paladin, unfortunately. So, that all doesn't really work out so well. We have this Devastator sidearm. And I also invested more here into the Grenadier thing, so we could have this here. The Ranking Grenadiers resupply, to resupply the Captain's frag grenades for 250 SP. But yeah, I mean, I find that we usually do not get enough SP in a mission. And I'd always rather deploy more Templars. That's better for our damage output and everything. Yeah, and well, for the soldier, I couldn't really find anything that seemed useful. We had the spear point ocular already. I'm going to look into the soldiers now, or the guys. Let's look here. So the captain still has 1 more level than we can invest. There's just nothing that's really useful, I find. Void armor is super important on the captain, I find, because it gives him this pretty good resistance about everything. Yeah, and we want survivability, otherwise, and we don't want to die after 2 or 3 hits, and it can still happen, yeah, if we get unlucky. I also like this Devastator sidearm best because it has the longest range, and this is better, I find, than the sighted sidearm because we have enough points in our accuracy, so usually we hit the monsters, the Xenos and others, yeah. And I like the flexibility of such a weapon. And we recall in the beginning we had been using this plasma sidearm just for the higher damage output, but here we've got the direct damage also with more penetration. I find this one better than the sighted one, because it's just tougher, although here we would have 2 more accuracy, but we're getting more accuracy with other things. Then Draco's sword, it would also be cool to have a better sword on the captain, like this one here, this Archon Blade. Yeah. But yeah, again, we don't have the levels. And I like the Draco sword because it has the highest parrying and auto block over here. By the way, let's have a look. Yeah, but we still only have 16% auto block, and we only have 41, despite all of these items, we have only 41 auto block on the Paladin. So, yeah, that's why I find the whole melee thing is actually not that viable in this game, unfortunately. I think they should really totally rebalance everything. Yeah, that's my personal opinion. Despite all the fun that I'm having, and that is, that the game is still giving me and us, I think it is not rounded enough, yeah, especially not in the late game. And I noticed that, yeah, I played the first missions again on Iron Man mode just for myself, just to check it, and you can do it, but like after level 5 or 6 or so, it becomes noticeably problematic, I find. But well, then let's look at Pyro. So I would love to have another armor here, but we don't have the levels, so like the Firestorm tank or something for even more fire damage or so and more protection, but we have to go with this one. I mean, but it seems that the deflection is probably more important than the armor, and with this one we have all the resistances and also more heat. And I definitely want the best weapon on him, which is the Reaper C Hellfire Cannon with the very, very high additional fire damage there. Yeah, I mean, they all have the low penetration, but it makes more sense for the fire damage. Boosted Reactor for the quickness. Iron Coated Gauntlet for more auto block, so we have a chance if someone comes up. Yeah, and Warded Plates to add to the armor, and everything else is actually also really not really viable, I find. No good options actually that I got for him. via the requisition points. Then we have a Neptune now. So, because I saw something, here, this Infernal Legion, by the way, that's also an interesting armor. I got this one here, so that's also for soldiers, and one of our soldiers has it now. This twin barrel plasma gun seems to be interesting, but I don't like the low range, yeah, especially on a soldier, so that doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. I mean, it would be cool if there were some missions where we need to hold the line, then we could have a long range Overwatch and a short range Overwatch with such a weapon. That would make sense, but yeah, it's usually mostly about the speed, so that's the thing. And I think, yeah, no, I didn't invest here, but this year I got, and then I wanted this year, I saw this weapon here, the MK18 Dominant at 6 range. It sounded like, it doesn't say, but it looked like it was probably possible to use this with the soldier or so. That was my hope, but it doesn't work, so we don't have it on the soldier, unfortunately. Let's look at X. And that's very sad, so we don't have that here. Yeah. That seems to be only for the Neptune, which is quite sad. So, and as we recall, I personally prefer the longest range also to be able to catch the long-range spitters like these Lancers and other Xenos. I find that more important than anything else. Yeah. Also, engaging the Xenos at longer range is more safer for us. Yeah, that's why I decided that. Like so. Yeah, and then here the requisition tree, the Neptune specialist. Yeah, like we are looking into this guy. So as I said in the beginning, I don't feel that this guy is actually necessary because the soldier is doing the same thing. I mean, he's not as good. With the Overwatch, he doesn't cause so much damage with Overwatch, and also heat. The heat is slightly lower, so the Neptune pays only 5 heat per shot in Overwatch, while the soldier has to pay 6 heat. But that's not really, you know, I think that doesn't outweigh having grenades. Well, let's look through this now, just so we have it on the Let's Play as well. Also for our walkthrough aspect. So, and then I went through this here. Cannoneer's resupply for his full van and so on. This is not a totally uninteresting thing here to burn off the heat. But on the other hand, it hinders you for 4 turns. Yeah? -2 movement points. And I don't see the point in getting that. Yeah, unless there are special missions where we really have to hold the line or something. And most of them are not like that. However, here, this autocannon, yeah, at range 6, that seems to be really only for the Neptune. I looked into that and, well, then here this, that's what I said. This thing here looked interesting, but it's really only for the Neptune, unfortunately. Goliath retrofit, -1 movement point, +3 all accuracies. This, yeah. This seems to be pretty cool, if only it wouldn't slow us down. So. And this all transfers to a new veteran here, and we've got Bullet now. Bullet the Neptune. Costs 550 to deploy. That's also a thing. Like deploying a soldier is way easier at 450 points. So everything went into strength and gunnery first, and then a little bit of tactics and more willpower. Willpower is weak with him, which is also bad because this guy is surely going to heat up like crazy. And you know why? Because the main attack, full auto, here, costs 15 heat per shot. And that's why I think it's actually not really viable to even use the Neptune at all. I mean, it does cause some additional damage there. And you also have this here, so like a nice area effect. And I gave him the talent at 5, only because the others are already full. Yeah? And I didn't want to invest more requisition points into the Neptune. Yeah? Gave him... Well, the one thing that I find interesting is the suppression fire here, actually. That seems to be a cool talent on a huge area of effect. And like down here it gets even bigger. Yeah, the effect. We can hinder monsters and Xenos with -2, -3, -5 movement points. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. But I would have wished for some mission, you know, I think they should have scripted it like or in the beginning or so. And let the Xenos overwhelm some characters or so. Yeah, just to add to the tension. That would have been better storytelling. And to underline the danger the Xenos are posing. And then it would have been super cool to have someone, you know, shoot them like this, yeah. But we never really had any such choke points, and there were never really so many Xenos coming around. But that could have been pretty cool, yeah. But also here we see 15 heat. So this guy is going to heat up immediately. So I don't think this is actually working out well. But well, that's just how it is. And another special talent for him, and that's the only one that I find is actually useful, is this deadly burst. So this is all, but this is always only these 3 tiles here. So a precision burst with rather low damage output, yeah, but more ranged accuracy. But then we see again, for this, you know, we have the soldier already. That is also cheaper to deploy. It doesn't make sense for this guy, yeah. And just to have a dedicated Overwatch guy at the cost of no grenades, yeah, doesn't make sense in my view, yeah. Like this is a guy who holds the line, and then in so far it's also okay if he to use this full vent here, that hinders us, yeah. But as I said before, usually we have to run around and there is no thing like holding the line and then having such a slow moving guy standing around somewhere where we need to bring the team to some extraction point or something also doesn't make any sense. So that's why I never liked the Neptune. I had the Neptune in my personal playthrough that I did before the Let's Play, yeah. But I still think it's really not viable. But now we have it on camera as well. That's my opinion. But yeah, what do you think? Do tell in the comment section if you see anything here with the talents or so that I may have overlooked. Then do convince me. I want to be convinced, but I don't see the point here at this point. So, and then otherwise I didn't find anything else, I think, as far as I remember, because we don't have enough levels. Yeah. I would like to have the landmine, but there's also, yeah, it's only 3. And then it blows up and it might kill 1 enemy, but then that's that, yeah. And in my opinion, it's much better to invest the talent points with our engineers into the turrets and make them better. So here, Tinker, for example, let's look into the talents. And we don't even have so many points. We only have the capture here at level 4, which is also bad enough. Yeah, so it takes quite a long time to take over the tech points if they have something like 10 hit points or so. And our Pyro turret and the Sentry turret are also only on 5 and 4 and 5 points. Yeah. So it's not even so super what we have. Yeah. But I mean, it would be cool, you know, just as an additional thing. But it costs 3 AP. Yeah. So I don't feel that's actually viable to use that. So and then we have 1 more level to allocate, which we can't use. But we do have this nice Dragon Hand Flamer now. Yeah, but it's still the same situation when we have the levels. I like the Flamers better because they have way more damage output than the other weapons. And then we have at least a chance with the engineer to cause some trouble. And here with the overlay scanner, yeah, more range accuracy. That seems to be better. This here, the procs attack kit, I think that's possibly a new thing, but I prefer the critical. Yeah, and we don't need the all accuracy. I'd rather have the crit chance increased. to destroy the Xenos. Yeah, and that's it then. Yeah, I mean, we invested the points here for this Firestorm armor, for even more fire damage there, and the evasion. The Dragoon relics is used by Templar Hansel, yeah. So that's our soldier. So Hansel is our best soldier. I don't know why Hansel is down here in the list, because he's got even more levels. But he's like the best guy, because he's got the Dragoon Leviathan. So this is a nice thick armor here. With auto block, radiation resist. Yeah. Lots of armor and deflection. The best deflection actually for the soldier after the plated Leviathan down here. And with all the additional stuff here. Auto block seems to be a good idea. And he's got 38 auto block this way. Cause he also has Relia's gauntlet here. That's good. I wonder if Relia used a gauntlet and a shield. Then he must have punched people and Xenos or something with his gauntlet, I guess. But this is mostly for the auto block, yeah, just as a defensive measure. And then he's using his assault long MK, of course, at 6 range. He's got the spear point ocular, so he's the only guy who's got several relics. This here I like. Yeah, duration +1 when using buffs and +4 on all accuracy and parry. So that makes Hansel a pretty cool guy. The jacket, X-jacket ammo, it's +10. It would be nice actually to have the N jacket. Oh yeah, and by the way, we've got a new explosive ammo. I think it was here with the Neptune somewhere probably. Yeah, here, N jacket, that was here. Yeah. For +12 damage and 3% critical. Yeah, that's I find that better actually. And we have that one on someone as well. I think possibly on X. I'm not sure. Yeah, here. I gave this to him. Before we had the penetration. Or like this one here, the explosive ammo. Yeah, I mean, it's a question, yeah. Is it better with more crit? He's got 9% crit chance now. But the penetration is not super high anyway. So that's why I find the crit might be a better choice. So we don't have any better options here with our gauntlet. Yeah, I prefer the auto block. No better options here. This here would be nice to have the accuracy and parry or something, or some ranged accuracy, but then this here is the only one, the bullseye lock that we had from the beginning for ranged accuracy. Also, it's a bit weird that we never got an upgrade for that, but I looked around and nothing makes sense otherwise. Yeah. So, and that's our crew. Spooky is running here. So I feel that the needle cannons at long range work best for the scouts in combination with the crippling fire, so we can hinder the enemies and their movement point. So I think that's actually the best thing about the scouts. And of course, like for the captain, there are choices to equip the captain also with needlers, but at this low range of 3 that doesn't make any sense for me personally. Yeah. Because then you want the enemy, of course, to suffer from the poison, like I play. I feel that's much better. So, and that's the situation right now. We cannot invest our levels, yeah, because we don't have any gear, despite my massive investment. And I don't feel that there's anything. Yeah, I mean, Rakin's Warblade here, for example, that looks pretty cool, but it's level 13. So there's no hope to use it anytime soon anyway. Yeah. So. But now I can announce what my plan is. So after doing the special or aftermath missions, then the game is over. And last time or 2 episodes ago in the first mission with the Stratos here, we learned that we can actually repeat the thing. And I want to do that on Iron Man mode. Because there we get 130%, as we learned in the last episode, where I checked it out again. There we get 130% experience points. And I would like to look into it, but I'm only going to do such a second season with this game until the first Templar dies. Yeah, otherwise, and then I'm immediately stopping. But then I just want to check it out a little bit more. But I feel that's actually very sad how they did it here. Like you should really be able to reach the final stuff. Yeah. And have good options to use it, because that's, you know, in a game like this, where if a player works his or her way through such a roster here, then there's always, you know, people like it to outfit their characters. Yeah, that's part of the motivation to make them better, and just to play the same game again. Yeah, I mean, I would hope that something changes. Maybe, who knows? In some games, such a thing actually unlocks even a different new game. I would hope on something like that. I'm not very confident, but I would hope something like that would happen, and we shall see and find out what's going on. But yeah, so here we are. Now it's Stratos elevator complex. So let's get it on. Deploying the Templars. Stratos elevator complex. With every step now, we are on edge. Looking out for more security cannons, blast doors that will close behind us, or worse. Did those security sensors just move to watch our progress? The entire station feels as if it has turned against us. And in fact, it has. It fights us alongside the Xeno. Yeah. Hey, you've reached the power and control complex for the main elevator in the orbital station. From here you will be able to gain control of the elevator, defeating the security lockdown that is in place. Whoever stands in our way will fall. We will recapture the Stratos. It may be too late for that now, Captain. There's a chain reaction happening with the power core of the station. I am not sure we can stop it. Still on borrowed time, are we? I can feel the mounting vibrations in my Leviathan sensor kit. Is that the power core? Yes, it is. Something started going wrong on the Stratos core shortly after we touched down in the airlock. Is this a grand trap then? It very well might be. Well, could that be like the Xenos are trying to trap us as revenge or something? Like luring us into the station and then blowing our team up or something. But we still have some time. Then let us use it well. Okay then, this is not going to be easy, but here it is. The security system is going to fight us every step of the way. To gain control of the main elevator, we are going to have to simultaneously engage 3 control panels on 3 different floors in this complex. The first control panel is north of your position on the first deck. Good, okay. You will only be able to access the other 2 decks through the service elevator. A single Templar will be able to use the elevator at a time, so plan your moves carefully. All 3 control panels must be activated on the same turn. One Templar may use the elevator to reach one of the other 2 decks each turn. We may need to consider taking each deck before assaulting the next. Okay, let's actually stay together. And let's do it like this. We have one team here, like Astrid. You vanish into thin air. Let's look around here on the right side. There's something blue there. Oh, there are nests. Okay. What's this? Ah. We flipped the first power breaker on this bank of power generators. If we can get the generators up and running, we will be able to use the elevator twice as fast. There's another breaker. Find it. Up there. So this wasn't a secondary objective, I guess, or is it? Well, then let's sneak up there. There. Yeah, then let's go with everybody here. This doesn't look like... Maybe there's a tech point, but... yeah, let's go here. Like, we should also use our our rallying charge. You go here, Hansel, and the captain. Like, let's go here, Hansel goes there. Let's stay together. Everybody stay together. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, okay. Tinker. Cyclops can also use overdrive and vanish in thin air. Let's go here. Oh crap. It's one too far. Then you go here. Hardball. No, actually Hardball goes here like so. And then Tinker can, Hansel can use the rallying charge like this. Yeah, excellent. So like that. Good. Then Cyclops checks out what's going on. This looks like nests on the left. We have only one movement point left. Then let's go here like so. Then let's look around. Or let's look around here first. Ah yeah. We have a tech point. So yeah, this didn't look like anything like... okay. So, identified one tech point. And then let's look here. Or like maybe there. Ah yeah. Oh, there are more. It's pretty nasty that they are all spitters, but we should be okay thanks to our stealth. So Tinker, you go here. Then X has also 2 more movement points. Tinker will then have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, okay. Then let's give him... let's go here. We're using Warrior's Wrath on ourselves. Go here. Then we use Pressing Need on Tinker. Tinker goes here 1 and 2. And then we use Pressing Need on ourselves again. No, is it already active? No, that's Rallying Charge. Pressing Need. Like this. And then 1 and 2. And then our 2 soldiers. Lag a bit behind, but that's fine. Like that. So. And Hansel, you run here. So. Yeah, let's see. So. Yeah, Astrid can do this here alone. I think we can use turrets here. So we are going to fortify against the nests there. Okay. That's good. Ending the turn. There's skittering crawling out over there, and the splitters are coming. Ah yeah, very good. Ran into the zone of control. Oh, there's a magma beetle down there, a magma carapace. And 3... what? 3 broodmothers. Okay, this could become a bit nasty there. Like the magma carapace can move for 5 and spit for 3. So let's actually use crippling fire on it. And then let's go one here. Yeah, it looks like we're not getting there for the moment. Then let's actually, like these things here, they can go for 5. And they only, this one is the spitter thou. The radiation brood. Ah no, okay, no, it's also clawing and slashing only, okay. And resists 30 plasma. Then let's shoot it with piercing fire. Oh wow, nice crit there. And then Astrid, you rather go away from them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Astrid is in stealth anyway. Question is, of course, what's going on here, but we should be far enough away unless there's something directly here. The magma carapace is slowed down, so it goes 1, 2, and 3 or something, or 2, and 1, 2, 3. We are definitely out of range, and it should also not be able to see us. Maybe we go one more. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's certainly a dangerous thing here. Cyclops. We need to... Oh, there's another one, yeah. 3 of them, huh? Then Tinker, you go 1 and 2. So we need to get to the tech point this turn. X runs there. Hansel, go here. I'll go here. One up there. And let's go there. And we could throw a grenade, but I would rather save the grenades, because this is a long mission with 22 mission goal. So Hardball could actually run in. So by the way, here with our Draco sword, we do 59 to 90 damage, yeah. And well, with the precision fire, it's better. So let's run around like here, and we should actually be able to kill... Oh yeah, it's the Spitter got a 1 shot already. Let's kill the Spitter with 1 shot. Then Hardball runs in some more. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3. We should actually be able to shoot this one from here with another bonus point. Here, let's do that. Yeah, excellent. Shooting the Spitter from there, and this also should attract anybody's attention from there. Then Tinker, you run in here. Ah, yeah. Okay. Then you capture the point. It has 4 HP, should be enough. Yeah, excellent. So it's purged. No more Xenos coming from there. X. Well, let's have Hansel. Hansel can't move anymore, okay. But X, you are in range to shoot both of them. I'd rather have X run back here and attack the carapace on the others here. But we just need to take the tech point. So let's do 2 shots with X. 1 shot here on the Spitter, which kills it, excellent. And by the way, Tinker has 1 shot here on this one. 42. And then X can go back 1 and fires at the Spitter. Should kill it. Yep, very good. Then Cyclops, you can run upwards here. And Hansel can use Overwatch here. And let's have a look. Or let's even use the sensor kit actually. Here. Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, let's use the sensor kit here, then we don't need to run and use up the heat. Ah, yeah. There might be another nest there, though. But I think it's actually okay. So we can fortify here. We are going to build 2 turrets. Here, and then we can control the nests. That should be okay. Yeah, that should be okay. And then next turn Cyclops can run around here. Check out this here with another sensor. Scan and then run here, take the secondary objective, and then we go around and you can start shooting. Hardball is also going over there. Good thing is that this here is completely covered with walls, so this is actually good to control. Would have been nice to put a turret here that can have an Overwatch here or something, like a long-range turret with something. I wish there was some form of sniper turret or so. But I mean, a sentry turret is as sniper as it gets, I guess. Astrid waits there. Can lose a little bit of heat. Yeah, okay, so I think we are done, and I believe that was actually relatively optimal. Ending the turn. Now the skitter is hopefully running into our... Yeah, I think the skitter is most likely going for Tinker and will run into our Overwatch. Oh! Oh, oh! Yeah, very good. It's gone. There's a skitter up there. Tinker, you take the tech point. Then Cyclops. Well, I mean, the shortest way would be down here. Okay, just confirming that there's nothing there. Then let's run back here like this. Yeah, no, we're not shooting the skitter up there. We are starting with the turret up here. Tinker, 1, 2, 3. Ach yeah, okay. That's actually not ideal right now, and I don't want the skitter to attack here. No, okay, no, then... ah, crap. Then... Cyclops, you need to shoot the skitter at least once. Let's shoot here, okay. Kill it, very good. And then we are out of movement points, crap. But then let's use our sensor here. Okay, good. So we only need to control this here, then. Hansel, you can actually go a little bit further here, so you can control those nests there. Yeah, no, like this. X, you need to run back here to help out against all the Xenos. Hardball needs to run back as well. Let's go here. The first control panel is engaged. We must engage all 3 control panels in a single turn to open the main Stratos elevator. Okay, so we need to have one Templar. You go here. What's this? Someone was moving this cache of supplies through this area, but they dropped them suddenly. We've recovered 2 Meditech ordnance, which we can use for battlefield healing. Very nice. We've completed a secondary objective and glorious 5 experience points for the squad. Well, no, they're just out of range here. But that's just how it is. Couldn't reach the green one here, and we have our all our buffs active. This here is still suffering from the poison. So Astrid needs to kind of fall back. Let's fire at the Broodmothers. And then this one. And then you need to fall back. Get out of the way. X. You do like this. The Carapace goes 1, 2 or so, can't do anything, but they might run in here or so, or they will run around for hardball, most likely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but they can't reach him. Except the skittering. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. They can't reach us yet. Okay, that's good. Then Tinker can already go here a little bit, but let's not move all the way, so we are losing some heat. And don't build up too much, because building the turrets is already quite strenuous. 30 heat per turret. Then Cyclops is done. Everybody is done, actually. No one has been forgotten. So that's it. Turn 3. Oh yeah, and by the way, so we've got 471. And we are gaining 51. So then next turn we would have something like 520 in the 520, so it would be 3 more turns before we could get the supply booster 2, which we can't get right now. But this year its amortization is actually kind of better than with the others, and now that we are defending the tech point so much, I think we should actually wait for that. Probably 3 turns, because this year is the amortization is 8 turns for this little supply booster, and it's only 8 turns. Oh no, okay, actually it's completely the same. Ugh. Now then let's get the supply booster here. Let's get this one going. Buy this one. And in principle, we could actually get another one. Yeah, let's have that. Let's have 2 supply boosters, the small ones, for plus 50. Let's do that. So then we have an income of 100 per turn. I think that's good. So 4 more turns, and then after that we can gain more Templars. I think that was good. That's good. Because I already know that this tech is actually not increasing our squad cap, so we are not getting 9 Templars with this one here, unfortunately. So either there's a bug, or we are being betrayed or something, or it's always counting like 3 Templars or maybe 4 or so for the mission, and then usually, you know, and we started with a big squad already anyway. So yeah, I think we are good. So, and then in 8 turns we got back the SP points. 8 turns, so that's turn 11. That's not even half time. That's exactly half time. So I think that was probably a good decision. So ending the turn, but only because we couldn't get more Templars here, which I already knew. Oh, now they are trying to overwhelm us, huh? That calls for a grenade over there. Lots of skitterings. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. Or did they lose something? Oh yeah, those that have the biopoison, okay. Well. Then Tinker, you go here, and you're using your sentry turret here. Sentry turret, Overwatch over the nests. Then Cyclops. you're running here and you can help out with some shots. Go here and we are shooting. Yeah, let's shoot this radiated skittering there. Good, that's gone. And here, this is a grenade situation. Let's shoot the radiation brood. Yeah. Although we also have a good chance to destroy the skittering rather. And then we don't need any grenades over there. And Hardball can rather shoot this one dead. Although the radiation brood is immune to the plasma. But Hardball can run here, but then it could go here. Yeah, crap. We can't. We don't have a guaranteed kill here. That's the problem. That's the problem. So let's rather shoot the skittering here. Good. So that's gone. Then Astrid. Ah yeah. No, Astrid is a bit worse than... Yeah, Astrid has 1 level less, I think. And then we should actually rather hamper the hunter here. Yeah, let's hamper the hunter. Well, that's actually quite already a tough battle here. Let's destroy this blood mother. Or let's, yeah. Yeah, it kind of, it's a waste. Hardball. Goes here. Throw grenade here. Nice. Oh no, not a quad kill. Oh, the skittering survives. Crap. Well. And our sword does up to 90 damage. And this one has 24 deflection only. So let's shoot the skittering there. 102, then we go here. And we hit at 63%. And it's not gonna die. Ah yeah, but we do more damage here. 83. So that's actually a guaranteed kill. So let's kill it like this. There. Good. Okay, then it's gone. Then we just wait there. Then X. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. X, you go here. You shoot the blood mother dead. Yep, that's good. We also have a guaranteed kill. Astrid. Well, then Astrid, you should go here, actually. Let's go there. Oops. Like this. And then the skittering is not really a problem anymore. The hunter is there. But you can... Yeah, you can shoot the skittering. Splash. Good. So. And the next turn, Astrid can run in here and activate this one. Nice. So we've got... Huh? Only 5 kills? What? Are we being betrayed here? That was way more than 5 kills. Or maybe it's only refreshing after the end of the turn or something. We could throw a grenade on these two here though. But I think we're just using the Overwatch. Let's put it like there. So. And then that's that. So we've got the turret going. Tinker just waits there. Hansel has everything under control over here. Everybody did their thing. Let's end the turn. And we invested all our SPs. Oh, even a hunter crawled out of there. Good. Why did you... because it's out of the... Oh, what? come on! What the? Oh, come on. And now it's standing there where we wanted the... Now that's a really bad beginning here. Can we kill it with one shot? No, we can't. Unbelievable. Yeah, okay. There was a chance for a crit, of course. So then, Hansel, you need to run up there. Shoot at it. But by the way, like, there's not always fire here. Oh, come on. Well then, pyro turret. Put it in the fire. That's a bit crap, but we need to be there so we can actually have the range here. Using fire here around the nests. Then you use your sentry again, and then we put the sentry like this. That was crappy. Then you go here. And then Hansel uses his overwatch again here, like so. And we lost one hit point on the tech point, huh? What a crap. Cyclops. Hardball can actually kill it. One shot on the skittering. Good. And then Astrid has the heat, uses stealth. Let's go here. Oh no, sorry. Let's do it like this. So we can check it out a little bit better. Okay, like this. And then let's get away from the nests as far as possible. So like this. And Cyclops. Yeah. Let's not use the heat. You shoot the hunter. And then you use this here. There. Wow, that's actually pretty cool, tough fighting. Oh yeah, now we've got 14 kills. Okay, so it's only refreshing after the turn. 14 kills in 5 turns, but it's still not even 3 on average. So the bonus, yeah. Like you only get 20% bonus or something, like, I don't know, like way beyond 5 kills or so. Like we've never reached that before, actually. Can we actually, is there a log? Combat log? Oh! Oh, actually, I never looked into this before. 7S plus 24 equals 5, where this defense, sentry turret hits plated hunter. 5 versus 4, deflect, 98 deflect, minus 18%, penetration is 80%, that we do damage. Yeah, well, so I don't want to go into that. Oops, and... No, let's resume. The library, no, it's fine. Okay, so so here everything is under control. There we can't do anything. Turrets are here. You turret are probably heating up now, and let's see if we're actually losing hit points there. So we are in a, that was pretty bad. Like how that the guy slipped through there. The monster. Cyclops. Yeah, we need to get to the next level as well. But the good thing is that X is already here. Let's give Cyclops... Let's give Cyclops 1 turn. And the next turn we can go in. We need to find more tech points. Yeah, and here, by the way, as I said, so the cap is not increasing in this mission with this first tech point, unfortunately. And so far, I think it was probably a pretty good investment to have the 2 upgrades there. So, ending the turn, I think we are going to intensely use the ordnances as well. By the way, let's have a look what we can choose from now. So this here, this stuff is new. The Cannoneers resupply, that's for the Neptune. Leader in the rank. Grenadiers resupply, that's for the soldier. And we have, here, the leader in the ranks resupply, that's all. No, that's not the grenades. Where are those? Leaders resupply, that's. Ranking grenadiers resupply, that's the thing, yeah. But it also only works in the proximity of attack point. I think we should get Pyro out as quickly as possible so that Pyro can throw some fire onto the nests. That would be good, I guess. So, then we are done. Everybody else waits and can dissolve some heat. No need. Yeah, we know. No need to waste anything right now. Why did we not shoot it? And why is it still alive? Now, Astrid, you go here, and there we go. Objective complete. We flipped the second breaker back on. Hear that? The generators are coming to life. We can now move up to 2 Templars a turn through the elevator shaft. Yeah? Well. So we need to get going now, though. So let's run here like this, and then she's at 122. Cyclops is only at 74, so Cyclops you run here, and by the way you can also use your overdrive again. Because Cyclops needs to get to the elevator now. Oh, we're not even getting there now, okay. At 113, okay. And the Magma Carapace has only 2 hit points left. Could we get more unlucky or what? Then you are killing it. And then you are also running for the elevator there. And like so. Now we're not covering the nests here, but I would hope it's not necessary. Now we've got 17 kills. Hardball is just waiting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even if there's a skittering crawling out of here, it can't attack us. Is anything here in the flames? No, okay. That's good. Then the flamer. That was really unlucky there. But then let's push 1 flame here, so they have to run through all the flames. Then Tinker. You go here and then here. And then you are putting a sentry turret here. Which is also covering the nests there. And now Hansel can run. Yeah, we can actually just run like this. Okay, it didn't make any difference. Then you are using your rallying charge on yourself, running like there. So now things should be under control. Astrid needs to run. We can't think about the heat. We need to get going. It's already turn 6 of 22. And obviously we want the bonus. So. But we need to have 1 person here. Also someone, like we need to use this here. So we need 1 Templar on each level at least. So Hardball can hold the line here. Anything that comes out of here, yeah, that's actually a good point, like a good position to be in. It would only be nicer if this hadn't been the defensive point, but rather an offensive one. But I think we're in a better position to be here than there. So, ending the turn. Good. Tinker. Go here and here. Oh crap, I should have done that last turn already. Crap, I wasted some movement points. Well, and then we're running through here. Oh, yeah. Did we just gain some hit points? We gained 5 hit points. How did that happen? By running through the fire. That is curious. Okay, I think that was a bug. Okay, found a bug, I guess. Then this flame turret. There. Onto the nests. Yeah, nothing is crawling out of there at the moment. We don't have any more Xenos here. X, you get into the elevator. Let's go to deck 3. Well, let's bring the scout in first. Cyclops. Going here, also going to deck 3. Then Cyclops. Go here, like the sensor kit doesn't use any AP actually, or it's not supposed to at least. You go here. And then let's go like there. And here. And then we use this there. Ah yeah, okay, so there is one nest. There's a bridge here. And let's use it here. Ah yeah. Another nest. This looks closed up. Okay then. So we need to go north. X, you run here and here. And we can actually use the rallying charge on both of them, also for the additional damage increase. There, and then let's walk a little bit further. And Cyclops, however, can rather wait a moment. And you... Yeah, I mean, there are walls here. So let's use this here like that. Why not? Then Astrid. Time for you to run over there. And next turn... Next turn we will take the elevator. Tinker. Tinker has already moved his movement points, of course. Ah yeah, okay. Yeah, I think like Tinker can actually run after the others. We don't need to speed him up. It will take a while, I guess, before we find the next tech point. So let's run here with Hansel. And I hope that we are in control of the situation here. And that nothing like this that just happened happen again. Like this hunter hit the sentry turret pretty hard. That was not good. Like that was even like nearly half the hit points. That's not good. Or it's actually considered 50%, huh? 74 of 146 is considered 50%. That's interesting math. Yeah, I'm not an expert on math, but I would consider that interesting, an interesting calculation. So, and then hardball holds the line, cools off, and then we are done, ending the turn. Let's see what happens. Ah yeah, someone is coming. Oh, skitterings, okay. Killed something. Oh, we killed 2. Nice, we never even saw what it was, but that's good. Anything coming from here? No, okay, then you. This seems to be immune to the fire. That's good for us. And then let's fire this one up. Like so. Then this fire turret. Fires this one up. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything is coming out of there. Tinker, you're running as quickly as you can. Anything here? Yes, there is, actually. Yeah, Astrid. Oh, it's out of range. Crap. Oh well. But Hardball... Like, I mean, they kind of... sometimes they tend to... group up and then overwhelm. I know, but you're going here. There. Also to deck 3. Nothing here, but there are skitterings there. Cyclops. Oh, there's a Broodmother. Okay. Then Astrid. Let's say that was actually good timing. Then you go here. Two more there. Then you're shooting this radiated skittering here. And you're shooting the Broodmother with armor piercing. X runs in like here, throws a grenade in the middle. Kills the skittering, awesome. And the Broodmother. Can we kill it with one shot? I think we are killing it. Very good. And then Cyclops hopefully remains unseen. There are more nests there. Let's go here to the left. Oh, what's happening? Damnation! Curse the security team who designed the Stratos. There's another bridge here. They were thorough. Oh. Another security cannon is holding this bridge. There's no way around it. You'll have to take it on directly. Shalom favors the brave. Templars, by fire and steel we must take that bridge. Okay. Oh, that's also the Blood Lancer. That's really bad for us. Can we go here? Yes, we can. Okay, then let's just stay out of sight. But we can use this here. Oh yeah, okay. And then let's use this here. Like there. Can we interact with this, I wonder? But it's probably just powering the gun, huh? I wish we could hack that ourselves. Tja. So then... let's use an Overwatch here. I think they can also come out here. What's this? Something got destroyed there. We have 20 kills. But still only slightly over 2 kills per turn. It's not that good. Although I feel there was already quite a grave danger. So there are no monsters here, right? I can't see anything. You spit your napalm. You spit your napalm. You guys ran. Hansel didn't run yet. Yeah, you're running here, so we need to get there. That's mightily suspicious if there's a gun emplacement there like that. Hansel is here, okay. Then let's use the Overwatch. And I think, like, by the way, we can actually shoot over this here. It's not a real wall. Let's do it like that. This Lancer, Broad Lancer, is super dangerous for us. It could... No, you're not supposed to shoot it. What is happening? Ugh. There. 5 and max range, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, we might be just out of range. But this looks mightily suspicious, so let's get over here. So, and we are accumulating a lot of SP now. That's the good news. No more Xeno here. Hardball is cooling off, is at 0 now. That's very rare. Maybe we should go towards the skittering there. Let's go here and then like this. And here maybe, but here we can stay, and then we're using all our buffs again. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Ah yeah, okay, well. Let's... We could also, by the way, use the pressing need on Tinker. Actually, maybe that's a good idea. So Tinker does speed up a bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go here 1. Then we're using pressing need on ourselves, because we have all the heat now. 1, 2. And we could even use the Commander's Confidence. Or rather next turn. So, let's do that. I think the skittering is going to attack us now. But we do have the auto block at 16% and counter attack at 10. I would love to have some stuff that boosts the counter attack. And there are some items, but they are so far off level-wise that it's, yeah, it's just not gonna happen. The good news is I find that, except for the turret, which is expendable, no one really lost any hit points so far. That's not so bad. That's not so bad for us. Okay then. I wanted to try out the Paladin in this level, like with the new outfit. Ending the turn. More Xenos crawling and screaming. The skittering is not coming for us. Oh yeah, excellent. Got a shot of on the hunter there. Anything coming out of here? Can we shoot anything? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. No, okay. Then you, Pyro Turret. I'd like you to fire here. Although it would probably, yeah, no, like here. Then we've got these here covered. And then the turn after that, we can fire one here. Although, well, let's do this first. There. And then here. I have trouble seeing anything in the fire, and I'm just making sure. Okay, so nothing there, nothing there. Then I would think the closest way is probably here, so let's fire firstly here. There. So. We've got a skittering here. Oh, and a lancer. You go for 7. Hardball goes here. Gives pressing need on Tinker. Tinker, who's already pretty overheated, still needs to rush. Then Hardball goes here. Shoots the skittering. Very good. So we've got a pretty nice penetration rate there. And this guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or so. Let's rather go here. And here. And the next time we can catch it. Okay. So like that. Then let's go to the 3rd level. Hansel has arrived. Nothing happened over here or here. So let's run up here, or rather, yeah, like this. 1 and 2. Go here. Oh, it's a wall. Ach, okay. Then the Blood Lancer over there. We need to shoot the monster. Let's use our stealth. Going here. We need to shoot the Lancer first. And let's get a bit closer to the cannon. We also need to shoot the cannon. Going here. Oh, we need to bypass the cannon actually. Then let's go here, Astrid, and then you can shoot the Lancer. Let's actually shoot it twice with this. Or we could also just hit the Hunter here. No, let's kill the Lancer and then Cyclops can shoot the security cannon. Because Cyclops has more damage potential. You're killing this one. It's curious that it didn't spawn anything. So we are just out of range now. Then let's shoot the security cannon. Okay. Like that. Then we've got 2 soldiers. Hansel, you're shooting the Hunter. Very good, you just killed it. Just so. X runs up here as well. 1. Okay, like this. And then you are using your Overwatch here. Or maybe actually... Yeah. Oh, let's wait for a second. Hansel, you use your Overwatch. Here. Something could come out of there. And if something comes here, it might not reach us. This is actually more dangerous, so let's put one here. Like this. So. Like this in the next turn. This here, overdrive and rallying charge is actually... the rallying charge is still active for 2 turns. So I think we are sending Cyclops through. Which would be a risk. Actually, it would be the wisest and safest thing would be that to just shoot the security cannon. But we also need to know what's going on behind there. Tinker. Yeah. Well, the whole team is on the move, so... But we did all we could over here. Let's end the turn. Let's see what they do. This one, yep, it is coming there. Okay, yep, now we can catch it. Hardball can catch it. The Lancer there, very good. Hardball, time to get a kill. Shooting it once. Very good, and shooting dead. Very good. So. Now Tinker. Oh, by the way, before we forget it, yeah, let's run here. Going to deck 3. Oh, there are more here. Oh crap, and all spitters, huh? Oh, why can't they leave us alone? You need to shoot the spitter. Or the Dewey, once at least. So, like this. That was a bad shot. Then Cyclops. You go in. You need to shoot the spitter as well. So we cannot go in now. It's too dangerous. Shooting the spitter like that. And we need to get out of the range of this thing. And then we are vanishing. Although, well, in principle, we should kill this. Yeah, we should kill it, actually. We should kill it. This one goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to fall back 1. Shoot it dead. Could have had the critical before. That would have been nicer. And we need to get one more. So, vanishing into nothing. Going back here. We're totally overheated. And let's go like here and there. Astrid needs to kill the spitter. Yeah, well, that's that then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh god, he could actually get to Cyclops, so we need to fall back even one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that actually slowed us down. That's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Hansel can come up. Going here, then you are taking over the protection job. Or let's actually do it here, like this. And then X goes here 1. And we can shoot it once. Only for 32. We fall back 1. And then we use our Overwatch here. Or like this. So. Maybe something else comes from there. So. That's that. And we are in turn 10 of 22. And we have 781 SPs now. Yeah, it's adding up nicely now. So hardball. Oh god, there's a Goliath. It's not so good for us. So then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here. And the next turn we go here. That's actually not so good. But we have 4 grenades left. Oh goodness. Why is that happening? We need to get one scout into the other level. One more scout. So here, did anything crawl out of there? No, doesn't look like it. Nope, okay, then we just keep our Overwatch going. Is it actually active? No, it wasn't, okay. Then you are firing your napalm here. And yeah, well, nothing is going on there, okay. Well, then we're just staying here. We don't shoot any napalm right now, because we can refresh it later, rather. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it would have been more fun to have more smaller ones. But of course, I'm not sure, like, if they are building up the biomass or something. So only a few turns, every few turns, something really strong comes out or something. I would prefer more hordes now, also to get a better bonus. Ending the turn. So, but now our scouts need to rush in. That's the problem right now. Oh, there's a spitter, a lancer, and this guy did not run in, huh? Well, it feels safe, I guess. Well, let's go in. And throw a grenade. Like this. One grenade. Sentry turret is 620. I think we are going all in now. Yeah, we probably only need one shot. So 75, 54. So Hansel, you also go in. And you can throw a grenade here. Very good, killing them all. Then you're also shooting the security cannon. Very nice. I think we've got a good chance there. Although we should, with the scouts, we should probably stay back. I hope this wasn't a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake, or no. Come on, give me some good hits there. 110. No, actually, no, it should be okay. Hitting it. Come on. And by the way, why is there... Yeah, excellent, we are making it. Very good, very good. Why is there yellowish goo there? Okay, so now... Then you guys go here. You can... No, no, you just wait there. Tinker comes up. And that wasn't supposed to happen, but well. Now we could already be here. Okay, well. Then let's look at Hardball. And the turrets. Yeah, but there's nothing here, right? No, okay. Just everything burning. Hardball. You go here. Oh my goodness. And now they're trying to overwhelm us, huh? But then we are throwing... This guy goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here. We throw one grenade here. Killing the skittering. And then we're shooting once. Oh, come on. And the second one, 74. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, well, but we have nerves of tungsten steel, right? So. And we have 882 SPs now. So we can immediately deploy some more guys and gals next once we get the next tech point. Enemy movement. Oh yeah, from the south. But now everything is fine. Now, Cyclops, you run through, looking around. Yep, there's a tech point. Repeat, tech point identified. Let's go here. Let's shoot it once. Also an armored hunter. A plated hunter. And... well, then we're just staying there. Okay. Then Hansel. You go all in. Going here and there. Can we do anything here? No, we can't. Then you go here. You shoot it once. You don't kill it, and you use your Overwatch here. And X. Oh, let's firstly have Tinker. Yeah, Tinker. No! Oh God! Why? I thought he would run like this, but we could also. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It doesn't matter. Couldn't have reached it this turn anyway. There. Killing it. Then X. Run down here. There's probably another nest or something here, huh? Or what? It came from down there. Well, then let's use the Overwatch here. No more enemies identified. Like this. And Astrid. Astrid actually turns back. Goes here. And there's nothing down there. I've got 5 more movement points, so maybe let's go. That's 3, 4, like there, and 5, like this. I just wish there was a cancel move thing, just to walk back, yeah? Because it can happen that you are misclicking, but well. So, the next tech point is inside, so that's good for us. Hardball. Come on, Hardball. You can throw another grenade, by the way. Yeah, it would be probably good, because we need to shoot once for this one, and we cannot shoot this one here in one go anyway. So let's throw a grenade there. Good, got the Goliath, and then we're shooting you. Probably 2 shots, yeah, come on, 70% to hit, yep, good. Good, the danger has passed. Then, let's see what's going on here. What's that? Was there an X there? But there's no monster here. Okay, what is there an X? That's highly weird. No, but it's fine. So nothing there in the fire. It's all just goo. It's all cooking in the fire. No, but it's nothing. Okay. No, we still have the Overwatch here. We can see the frame there. Okay. So everything is fine. Hardball can cool off a little bit. And we are out of buffs. Okay. So, but that's fine. Okay, good. So, then... But we've not found the other switch. Yeah. So let's end the turn. And then we need to send someone else. Like, I think we are taking another Goliath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go here, and then we're just shooting it twice. And by the way, how about we use our Warrior's Wrath first? For a little bit extra damage potential. And... Why? It's 2 AP. Ugh. Ah, well. Then let's wait there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can't reach us. That was stupid, by the way. Let's hope it doesn't kill our captain. No Xenos coming out of here. No Xenos there. Soon the fire will die down. So we've got 1084 SP. Cyclops. Check that one out. Okay, there's nothing up there. Oh, there's something here. Yep, that's the thing, okay. But nothing else came out of here. Yeah, we just need to wait here. Then you go here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's exactly what we need. Hansel, you get out of the way. And it has 10 HP, huh? That's not ideal. I don't know, like, now anything that spawns would come around here, I guess. X is totally overheated. But still, I think we need to explore this a little bit more. Oh yeah, they've got nests there. Even 3 of them in one corner, huh? Okay, that's not ideal. Then let's fall back a little bit, like here. And then like so. And then Astrid should use her overdrive. And she just needs to keep going. But only like this. And also, by the way, she's nearly at shutdown at 250. That's actually not so good. So we've got turn 13 of 22 now. So I think we couldn't have been much quicker. Like maybe one turn because I misclicked or so, but actually I don't think so. But yeah, here we know this is the next tech point on level 3. And I think we will take another scout and let him or her run from there. From here, rather than from the other level, because this seems to be shorter than running around like this. So, and this should actually increase our cap then. And then we'll have a Hydra, like our Pyro, who's going to burn all of this here. So our tech point is relatively safe, and then we'll keep one person here to click this one. And then the scouts will need to infiltrate the second level. So, let's end the turn. That's this here. Can't do much more. Let's hope nothing spawns there, but now it would probably be time, especially for something big. No, okay. Nothing there. The Xenos seem to be spent for the moment. But it's just like, that's how they roll. They let you feel secure, and then suddenly they strike, but there's nothing here, I think. Yeah, okay, no. Then Hardball, you are on the defensive position. That's the best we can do right now. Shooting the Goliath. Yeah, okay, well then let's kill it with one grenade. We are not willing... Yep, good. We're not willing to take any damage here, so... nothing spawned over there, curiously. We need to lose some heat here first. Astrid. Then you are freeing this one here from the infestation. Very good. Now Cyclops, you just use this here in the corner. Ah yeah, okay. There's actually nothing there. And then let's use this here there. Okay. Then Hansel can go here. Hansel can actually go to the other level. Let's go here. And do this like so. X can just wait here and lose some heat. So we've identified this one. Astrid needs to cool down. And Cyclops is even more hopeless. And that's it. That was a short turn. Let's hope the other level is not crawling with Xenos. Possibly, it's possibly the case. Ending the turn. So what was this now? And we have 36 kills. Yeah, it's just over 2 per turn. Ending the turn. Yeah. We know we have unspent action points. No, nothing. What is happening? Why are there no Xenos coming? Not that I want them, but... well, so Tinker, take over the tech point. Very good. There we go. Yeah, but we can't do anything. So, but now Astrid is slightly cooled off. And now Astrid, I think it's time to go to deck 2. And then the big question is, like, where could it be? Like, let's just run straight up. She only has 9 movement points now. Yeah, it's totally dangerous. Oh, let's wait here for one more turn. Yeah, we are out of range, right? Like, even if we would stand here, we can't use our here the radar, the sensor kit over there. Yeah, we just need to have another scout coming in. But we can bring in the fighter here, our soldier Hansel. So Hansel, you're a bit overheated there. So let's go. Need to use this here, there. Or actually, no, like rather like this. I mean, if Cyclops is cooling off, then we could actually go with him as well. So, well then, let's end the turn. I didn't overlook anything, right? Hardball is here. What? Could it be that that we didn't get a cap increase? I'm getting into some form of slumber, a meditative slumber here. Did I already push the next turn? Because Hardball has his movement points back. And by the way, now we should actually upgrade everything again. Like right here, the pressing need for some more dodge. And maybe the commander's confidence, just in case. Who knows what's happening? Yeah, maybe we should actually, in case there is no, like it says +3 squad cap, but it's possibly not the case. So let's have Cyclops run up there. Oh, actually, let's buff first. So we can at least use the sensor kit over there. Ending the turn. Yes, and we are keeping one. Oh yeah, there. Now something's happening. What is it? It is a hunter there. Oh yeah, it's dead already. Very good. You killed it, right? Yeah, okay, good. Very good. Coming through the inferno. Now the fire is dying down. So let's use this here, like here. There. No Xenos coming from here. Oh yeah, no, we've got a cap increase. Okay, very good. Then let's have one more scout. From here. Veterans. Spooky, our third scout. Recruiting. Spooky, you use your overdrive. Well, let's actually see, like, what's the optimal way. It's not able to get it. Yeah, but it's surely here. So there, like that. Okay. And now that we have some more space, let's bring in the Hydra. And then we can actually check out this level here, maybe. And make it a bit safer for Tinker. So let's have Pyro. Pyro, you go here. Should actually, let's shoot it like this. There, very good. Then you go like so. And X is not able to use his thing, but that's fine. The next turn we can buff Pyro with a little bit more. And Pyro can also push some fire here on this nest there. Cyclops is messed up. But let's push him more here on the defensive point. And we're at 228 heat. Using sensor kit. Ah yeah. There's another. And here. Ah yeah. Okay, so there's nothing else there. Astrid. Like if I knew exactly where the thing is that we're looking for, then obviously we could do something. But I do not, so it's very dangerous. Oh no, there's skittering. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's go back rather. Yeah, crap. Then let's rather fall back completely. And let's renew our stealth. So we are in turn 16. Yeah, I think like without 2 scouts we couldn't have destroyed this one here with all the Xenos coming in there. So that was actually, I think that was the only real solution. So and then I would like to have Helios, but then we need 650 points to deploy him. The Berserker and the new Neptune are only costing 550, but yeah, we are not using them. We could also have Lexa, maybe, our second engineer, just so she gets more experience, but I think Helios is the better choice, 650. And then this one here gives us 51 more, so our income is 150 right now. X. Yeah, let's end the turn. Yes, we know, and by the way, let's check on Hardball. Yeah, but nothing happened here, right? No. Hardball is buffed. Ending the turn. Okay, no Xenos. Highly weird. You are running here. You could also get some reactor jolts, by the way. Just to speed things up. Maybe we should do that. Astrid has 11 points. 2 skitterings. Let's go here. I'm not sure if this is the right way. Oh no, there's a huge... Oh god. Okay, well, let's hope that, like... Oh god, and we are also close to shutdown at 250. Oh no, come on. Cyclops is at 214. Like, wasn't there some ordnance? 238. 244. Yeah, we need to use the sensor kit. And by the way, it's not here, but well, let's use it here. Ah yeah. Yeah, lots of nests there in the corner. So now, X, you are okay with the heat, so let's go back here. Then you're using the rallying charge on Pyro. And actually on everybody. Pyro moves here and like that. 3 and one more here, and then let's push one napalm charge there as well. So, like that. Hansel runs up down here, uses his rallying charge. Armor is overheated, yeah, crap. I should have used it first, but well. We've got 595, so next turn we will have enough. If I use the reactor jolt, which is here, reactor jolt costs 100. I think we are just short. Like we've got 51 points here, right? 51 plus 101, so 152. It's not enough. No. So we're not doing that. Especially as I don't know where exactly the thingy is. But well, there are no Xenos here, which is really a problem. Veterans. Yeah, I mean, we could send a soldier, of course, but the others are already on the way, and I don't see the advantage, so we should rather have our paladin coming in. So I think it's probably not here. Ugh. Yeah. But I also don't think it would have been a good choice to split up the team and only send one scout in. We needed the firepower over here. But by the way, Tinker... Oh no, Tinker can reach this here easily enough. But here you need to use your Overwatch again. So there. Pyro is doing okay. Question is, why are the Xenos so calm? Okay, let's end the turn. Yes, yes, yes. We're not shooting anything here. I don't want them... Oh god, there's something. Pyro, you run here. Then here, then here, then here. And even more, and then you are firing more napalm on this nest. Actually, they can also run around here, huh? Yeah, no, let's do it here then. If so, they will want to go to the tech point. Or let's fire it here. Or here. There. So. Like that. And Hansel. Hansel is overheated when he reaches this one down here, but well. Oh no, he's not. No, he is. Yeah, of course, but well. I don't think that we are saving so much time anyway. So now, Cyclops. You're going here. Go to deck 2. And then you're just waiting here. Let's use this here, there. Okay, nothing there. Another one on this side. Okay. I think it's probably here. Let's go here. 1. And then we renew our stealth. So we've got 747 now. Nothing is happening over here. So let's bring in our paladin. Or rather, let's walk around here with Astrid a little bit more. Stealth as she is. Oh, that's a huge hole there. Yeah, okay, no. And let's go here. And she's going to She's going to be completely, let's go here in the corner. She's going to be completely on lockdown at 269. There will be a shutdown now. Let's use overdrive again. No, then it's definitely here in this corner. Crap. Well, we could have probably reached it by now. 4 more turns. Yeah, crap. But well, that's one of the weaknesses of this game, of course. If you don't know the levels, then there's actually a very slim chance, yeah, to make it to an optimal outcome. Then it's just coincidence if you are taking the right turns and so on. Which is, of course, not the greatest game design in that sense. So you use this here now there. Aha. It's also... Yeah, then it's definitely here. Okay, well. So now we've got 747 points. Veterans. Let's bring in Helios, our paladin. And we've got 97 points now. We run here. And some more. And even one more. Thanks to the brand new cavalry assault armor, which is a little bit thin. But we've also got a good shield, so let's see how that goes. Oh, there's another spitter there. Oh yeah, now they are coming, huh? And it's out of range. And Hardball has only 1 turn left on his buffs. And 1 is already gone. Oh yeah, crap. The warrior's wrath is gone. But then let's go here. And we're shooting it. Because we can't have it spit at us. There, good. At least that. Oh no, and now Hardball is away from the... from this one. Oh no, come on. Well, but it was still worth it. It was still necessary to do it. Okay then. So, but yeah. My math was correct. There was no time for the jolt, although it might have been a bad decision. But yeah, if I had turned not right but left, then we would have found it already, I guess. Although, well, like the skitch rings, that was a bit too scary there. But like, Spooky can then go through here then. Cyclops is also close to shutdown. But next turn, Cyclops can go here and use the scanner, the sensor kit again. So we're not getting a big bonus here this time. But well, for that the whole thing here was too complicated, which is kind of sad, but that's just how it is. Oh, by the way, let's use the... Oh no, the heat waves, that's just the attack. Okay, no. Then we're done. We're keeping our guys here to defend. Tinker. And there was nothing coming out here, right? No. Okay. We're good. Ending the turn. Yeah. Very nice. And he hits us. It hits us. And something crawled out of the nest at the tactical point, number 1. Oh, there's a broodmother there. Okay, well, then let's look around. Anything here? No. Well, they're not coming out where we are, where we have the knights. And now, what is happening? Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Heat overload. Oh, no, come on. Oh, no, the Predator, like, why is that happening? Why? It's going to kill us. No. Cyclops, come on. We need to run here. You go one more here. You go here. You go there. 261. Let's go here and then we need to look around. So where exactly is it? Ah, there. That's it. Okay. That's the target. Okay. Then Spooky. Ah, crap. It's not enough. But well, then 2 more turns. Then Spooky. Or Cyclops. You can shoot this skitter there. Before you're shutting down. And that's it for you. Spooky needs to use 1 reactor jolt. And let's hope that the shooting is distracting them. Let's hope that this predator is not seeing Astrid. Otherwise Astrid is yeah, she can't even use any ordnance here. Oh no. Oh no, please don't. Please don't kill Astrid. Like, everybody survived so nicely for such a long time. Come on, we can't have that. So let's have the reactor jolt. Is there anything else that increases our movement points? Actually not. We only have other buffs or so. But we can use maybe... no, Astrid can't use anything. Like, not even the null shield or so. Crap. Then we need to go in and cause some trouble or so. Then, yeah, you are overheated. Okay, then let's run here. Take me to take 2. And you are doing this. And maybe that will attract its attention. Spooky uses... Yeah, okay, it's kind of... doesn't matter and it's even a waste, but well. Yeah. But this way we can at least be blocked or so. Then you shoot this one. And you didn't kill it. And it has 2 HP left. Glorious. 81% chance to hit it like this, and this is only 78. So let's kill it like this. Unbelievable. Well, let's renew the... does it cost anything? No. Let's renew this one here, so we stay in stealth. Come on, please, don't kill Astrid. Oh, no. Then Pyro. Yeah, Pyro won't be there in time anyway. Then Pyro, you go here. You fire 1 napalm here. And, well, that's it then. That's 1, 3, 4. Nothing here. Then in our at our first tech point, there was something. You are just in time to renew your charge here. Your napalm charge. 58 shots. That's good. That's it. Can you shoot it at least once? Yes, you can. Very good. Oh, nice shot there. Very good. Then let's renew the Overwatch. And here, yeah, things are also kind of dying down. So let's renew the fire here. And Overwatch is still active, so that's it. Hardball. We need to go back. Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So next turn. So let's go here. We can at least kill this skittering there. Yeah, 1 shot. Going here, then we have 3 AP. We are using the last buffs on ourselves. Like this. And the pressing need. Like so, to be safe. Helios. It's just running here. Although it's not relevant anymore. Yeah, well, I feel powerless and helpless right now, but we can only hope that they don't see Astrid. But it's, yeah, it's three tiles away. Can we maybe, we could have thrown a grenade or something, but I don't know if the game is actually that sophisticated, but at least we shot some of them here. So maybe this will actually drag this guy's attention. So let's see, ending the turn. No, don't kill Astrid, please, don't. Don't. Oh god, what's that? A lich? Oh yeah, good, very good. Ah yeah, very good. Good choice here with the Overwatch area to at least kill that one. Ah yeah, we can throw that. We can kill that with a grenade. Very good, got the kill there. And we have turn 20. So we are not getting a huge advantage or something. That's a bit sad. Cyclops reactor shutdown. Hansel, throw a grenade. Shoot. What are you doing? Twitching. Killing that one. And then it's just okay. Yeah. Astrid can actually do something again, but we're just cowering in the corner now. And the Lich, yeah, that's a problem. But well, we won. But Hardball, you go here like this. Then you throw a grenade here. You didn't even kill the skittering. Oh, come on. Then we shoot this one. And this is 100, so... But we have enough movement points, so let's shoot it. And we're not getting lucky. Going here, clicking this one. The first control panel is engaged. Helios never engaged any enemies. That's so sad. But well. Shield only for 8 auto block. Just so he does anything here. It's very sad. Oh, there's another one over there now, okay. But we cannot reach it, huh? So they can... Oh yeah, no, we can shoot it, okay. Well, then let's do this one here, but I think it's... we are done anyway. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we are done, okay. It's this, then next level here. Level 3. Tinker, you go here. You activate the panel. The second control panel is engaged. Fight on Templars. Any Xenos to be shot. Nothing. 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 It's very sad. Nothing came out of here. And is anything here close by? No. We can't hit anything. Well then. What a crap. How disappointing. Well then you... There's no chance to kill anything here anyway, so you're just going here and then you activate it. Yeah. We've engaged the third and final control panel. The main Stratos elevator is coming online. Yeah. Objectives completed. Oh, and by the way, we forgot there's one secondary objective, by the way. Or did we get it? You're going to have to make a decision. Your strike team could make for the central command center of the research hall. From the command center, we will be able to take control of the Stratos and access the full record of what happened here. We will also be able to disable the security systems that are likely to try to hamper any final objectives we need to reach here. Choosing the command center will provide a high experience reward for our guys and gals and remove challenges from the last level of the deployment. On the other hand, the research hall is our best hope to find Mariali Thrall if she is still alive. While we may not uncover the full story of what happened here at the Stratos, we could at least reclaim some of the research done here. Choosing the research hall will provide a high requisition point reward. We may also be able to save a friend's life at the cost of adding unprotected humans to our retinue. Oh, well, I mean, like, there's, you know, no one is left behind. There's not even a choice here. I mean, obviously, we want the experience points, but Our friend needs to survive, so we have to do this, obviously. Yeah. Or we have to make the decision right now. Oh, come on. Oh well. Let's do the research hall. There. All of us have been saved once before by Mariali's genius. We cannot abandon her and her team. There is an ED too much here. We will learn what we can in the research hall, and even if it is too late to save her, we can liberate her research. This orbital station was founded to gather knowledge to protect our quadrant, and we need to recover that knowledge before the entirety of Stratos implodes. By the way, there might even be important information there, and that might even be the reason the Xenos are here in the first place. Why they hit this station. The elevator is waiting, Captain. Okay, so victory. Okay, so we remember turn left, not right, on the second level. Yeah, and only 2 secondary objectives. I didn't see anything there. But well, that's just how it is now. So we roll with this. I'm not repeating this. I'm disappointed, but well, that's just how it is. And I don't think, I mean, okay, we could have been possibly like around 2, 3, maybe 3 turns quicker if I had known exactly where to go. But yeah, whatever. Helios didn't even get a level there. Ugh. And our hardball is not even getting a level here. Oh god. Why? Hansel. Then Hansel is the only one who's getting level 21 or what? Accepting? Yeah, we're doing it. So here. Let's have a look. Veterans 5 levels. Hansel is the only one. Like, how is that? How is the distribution happening? Or do they get more experience from killing the Xenos in the end? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I think it was a good decision to keep the captain there to defend the area and stay close to that point. Otherwise, we would have taken even more time. So disappointing, but well, let's level X quickly here. And so X is our fighter, our soldier, so you get more strength, so you don't miss any shots, and you get even more gunnery here, though. Like at this point, I like more tactics as well, so we have more critical, but now let's increase gunnery. And it's also, yeah, the Overwatch accuracy roll, so we don't want to miss any shots. Then here, the concussion grenade. We are ever only getting 3 grenades to carry around, unfortunately. Rallying charge. Would only be interesting, but like reducing our armor and dodge is also not working well with me personally. So I think like this is the sweet spot here for rallying charge 4. That's the thing here. Shredding fire, range limited to 3, huh? Why would you want that? And the calling shots, yeah, that's the crit increase. That would be nice, but there are things that are way more important here. Burst fire, 3 more, doesn't seem relevant. Overwatch. Also only 2 points more. So let's have the burst fire. Yeah, let's have 1 burst fire. Like that. And then his equipment, yeah. I'm going to look into this stuff off camera. Yeah. So we don't have anything here. That's better. The end jacket, that's the critical. We don't have anything. Could only take the irit coated gauntlet for the auto block increase at the cost of 2 parry. Yeah. To invest the 2 points. But it's also just 6 points here, so it doesn't seem worth it. Maybe I can find something. But we could only take something at level 3 here. But I don't like anything here. Like this here, the range accuracy seems to be way more important. And now we have even 2 levels unused on him. Hansel, however, is the first one at 21. Gunnery is at maximum. Strength is 14. Yeah, well, I never put it up and rather gave them more willpower to resist the overheat that we are constantly messing with. So let's get him willpower to 10. Reduces damage and so on. Increases crit damage multiplier for grenade attacks. That's also what I like about it. The focus was increased crit damage multiplier for any attack. Increases auto block by 1%. Focus can raise auto block above the standard 59%. Yeah, we don't want to be hit anyway, and we keep our distance. Increases accuracy for light range. Not interesting for us because we use heavy. Range defense by 1. The quickness, increased counterattack. We don't have any counterattacks. And crit damage multiplier for ranged attacks. Well, then so far that would actually be interesting. But focus would increase crit damage multiplier for any attack. And willpower for the grenades, but the increased resistance to heat. So let's have one more on willpower. So we have 10 resistance there. But after this, I would actually go a little bit into focus or so. And then let's have tactics for more crit and range defense. Like grenades could also be good. Grenade accuracy roll and the crit damage multiplier. But let's have tactics one more, because we want the buffs to work on more people, just in case. Talents. So, for him the same thing. Rallying charges at the sweet spot of 4. Concussion grenade is 3. And Overwatch is 5. It's 4, 16. And 1 crit increase. So this seems to be getting interesting here with the Overwatch. Burst fire is never getting any more crit increase or so. Concussion grenade the next level hinders a little bit more. 6 points more damage there. With more penetration though, but still we only have 3 of them. So I find that Overwatch, which I like to use, seems to be more important here. So let's have Overwatch on 6. And his equipment is the same thing. Dragoon Leviathan is the best that we can have for the soldier. Would be wasted on the engineer. Reliar's gauntlet, well, because there are no other gauntlets, and this is the best with the auto block. We've got the cool spear point. Ocular for the buffs. Berserk and Soldier, also all accuracy and parry. Yeah, and then, oh yeah, here, oh yeah, here. We've got one more level here, that's good. 2, then let's have 3. This is 3, yep. Let's have end jacket ammo for more crit. Yep, that's good. And what's our crit now? 11, I'm not sure if this carries over into the combat stats, but yeah, that's good. So then, Cyclops, our best scout, also at level 21. Awesome. I have no idea how they surpassed the captain. Because the captain also killed quite some monsters, and especially the nasty ones, the Goliaths. Yeah, so that's also one of my criticisms. So there should be... I'm not sure, maybe I'm wrong about that, but it doesn't look like there's any difference if you are killing a Skittering or a high tier monster. That shouldn't be the case. So Cyclops, quickness, I like the quickness. Increases accuracy for light range, increases range defense, that's always good. Increase counterattack, that's irrelevant, but crit multiplier for ranged attacks. So, and so far I feel there's a very nice synergy here. With the light weapon, the Needler. That's the thing, yeah. That's why I like the Needler at range 7. And that way we can stay out of enemies' range easier. That's why I like it. And so we are keeping the quickness. However, so strength, it would only be melee. Increase crit damage multiplier for melee attacks, not interesting. Focus. Auto block, but we don't want to be hit anyway. Crit multiplier for any attack though. That's always good. But then we can also increase quickness some more first. And he already has some more, quite some willpower here. It's rather weak, but that's just how it is. So let's increase quickness. And then here, stealth. Yeah, I mean, we don't need tactics because we don't have anything. Range defense would be nice. And more crit on all attacks would be nice, but not missing enemies would also be better. However, we already increased the chance to hit them via quickness. Evasion is the defense for everything. No, I think we are putting maybe gunnery to 10 or so, and after that tactics. So that would be my thinking, although we are probably never getting there anyway. Talents. Piercing fire is really good, as we know. Minus 16 armor then. A little bit more damage for the attack, so this would be certainly one thing. By the way, why do we have grapple 2? Why is it on 2? Buffs with 3 parry. I wanted the armor here, huh? But we never want to grapple anybody, actually. Sensor kit is also 2 on Cyclops. We could have it on 3 instead, and then we have a large area revealed, so that seems to be better. Crippling fire would also be good. More crippling fire, I mean, but on the other hand, minus 3 MP, I don't care so much for the attack points, because what we are looking for is to not have the enemy, or not let the enemy attack in the first place, so it doesn't matter what kind of action points they have. So I think here this is the sweet spot. Crippling fire 3 over there. Just to slow them down. Let's actually respect this. The talents, so overdrive. That was overdrive 5 for 4 more points, and 4 stealth. And by the way, the heat or anything is never changing, but we would have more charges. But yeah, overdrive, that's 7 charges. Overdrive 5 then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 already, sorry. There, yeah. So that's what we had. Then this one, sensor kit goes to 3, reveals large area, then piercing fire and crippling fire hinders crippling fire 3. Yep, that's the sweet spot there. And then we've got 2 more points to spend, which we can put into piercing fire. We could also try some head shooting, but in the end we only have 2 attacks per turn anyway. This here would be more interesting for the regular attack, but I really prefer the needler. I feel that's much better for us. Yeah, and it's also, I think it causes more damage in the end, probably. But like head shooting the monsters with the stealth orb, for example, at 56 penetration, I think this would be good. This would be good for someone. But not for Cyclops. Cyclops is our... Oh, here, what's this? Field of focus. That's to increase the damage output and makes us more immobile. Yeah, no. Not even thinking about this. The null field is increasing the heat a lot, but increases stealth significantly as well. So this would be a last resort thing, but as we just saw, if so, then we usually have a problem with the heat, and then we cannot use this anyway. because heated up, self-only buff, yeah. Overdrive, use 0 AP. It can always be used or something. Like, wasn't there a thing about that? I know, but I'm not a big fan of that. Let's just increase piercing fire more. So, like this. And equipment, we've got 1 point. We are not losing the Twitch kit because of the movement. And as we saw, by the way, so I'm really trying to get everything into movement range and movement speed, and we are still by way not fast enough for these missions, which is very sad. So the Panther Deep Orb is the best one. Yeah, we don't have anything better here. Iron Coated is already the better one. Requisition wise, for the scouts, I mean, there was this Null Storm armor. This one has 11, has 2 more stealth, so this would be nice for one. So this would be 11 levels for this one. This would be 7, but then we need 4 more levels. We've got 1 point. And we could reduce this one to only the Armored Gauntlet. Then we would have the 4 levels, actually. So this would be a thing we could do. Yeah, the Null Storm armor, or the regular Panther Deep Orb has the 7 evade, but not these 2 points in stealth. The Rubicon Needler is a 9 level thing at 7 range. This would also be nice. 9 levels for the weapon, and the needle cannon has 5. So this would also be a thing, like we could possibly get both of them and equip 2 scouts like that. One with the other armor and the other with the better weapon. But then we're reducing our chance to survive. Of course, yeah. What I said before applies always. The scout is dead anyway if he gets attacked, but we also survived. I don't want a skittering to be able to just chew through the scout. That's the problem. So we have to think about this. I'm going to do that off camera. Thinking off camera. Then we've got Helios. Didn't get any level, any talent points, but we've got this here. Okay, strength is at maximum now. Warrior goes to the maximum now as well for more melee defense, melee accuracy, and counter attack accuracy rolls there. So now our paladin is as safe as he gets. And then, well, the willpower reduces damage from overheating, reduces damage from fire, plasma, and radiation. This would be not so bad. Quickness was the counter attack. We only have 2% counter attack. And range defense increase. Crit damage multiplier for ranged attacks, that doesn't apply for us. Focus, is that more interesting? Yes, it is. Crit damage multiplier for any attack increased. Auto block increased. So this would be interesting. Fortitude is just the hit points. And it's better to have an even number there. As we see. At 150% fortitude for the toughness. Willpower. I mean, I like the willpower a lot. But I think for healers it's not that super relevant. Although the battlefield enhance and everything, that's actually, it's not cheap. But slaying people and monsters is actually a very cheap attack with the heat. I think we are increasing focus. Auto block. And the crit damage multiplier for 1% more. I think, yeah, that's possibly better. So, and then we've got 2 points here. Cavalry assault. Yeah. Draco Sword. 14%. Archon Blade is unreachable. We don't have anything better, that's the thing. Relia's Shield is already the cool relic. So. 2 levels unused here. This is a bug. The Paladin doesn't need ranged accuracy. I mean, we could actually give him the melee accuracy and 12 plus 12 damage actually. But I kind of like 8% auto block as well. I'd rather not have him die if he gets attacked. And he's going to, like, if there were ever a number of Xenos around, I mean, Helios will never be alone. He's always going to be part of a group. But if so, then he would be in the front row. So I kind of like this better. I really like this better. Spooky, our scout. You get more quickness. And stealth is at maximum, so let's increase your gunnery. 9 willpower is already pretty good. Although we might have increased this to 10 willpower, but well. So we have, with him, we never invested into grapple. Or her, we don't know who's under the helmet. Here we have the sweet spots, crippling fire at 3. So let's just increase. Sensor kit would be 8 range, so that's not that relevant. Also, Spooky is like all scouts that don't have the scan relic is overheated immediately anyway, so let's just have the piercing there, so for some more ranged accuracy as well. And then same situation. The ranged accuracy with crit is already the best. Yeah, 6 damage here would be interesting, but we don't want to hit anybody in melee anyway, then we are rather running away. Panther Deep Orb is the best one that we can have. Aegis Gauntlet. Well, we could have the Irid coated now for better auto block. So let's have that. So, made him a bit more safer. Okay then, so like that. So, we accomplished another mission. I'm not super happy, but well, that's just how it is. Should have gone left instead of right, but we couldn't know, and yeah. I don't play the game, you know, like with maps or something, so that was just what I remembered from my first playthrough. Yeah, but by the way, we couldn't have gotten close to the skitcherings anyway. Yeah, although, well, I should have fallen back, but I think they came for us as well. I mean, okay, like I could have waited a bit, but it was very dangerous. Like if they had seen Astrid, then Astrid would have been dead. So I think it wasn't such a bad decision to go to the right side. Yeah, it made sense. But of course, it was the wrong decision in the end. Could have waited one turn or so for the heat to dissipate a little bit, and then run in or so. If I had known the exact location, yeah. But well, that's just how it is. So, but still, it was quite exciting. There could have been some more Xenos, yeah, and that's one of the problems. Oh, by the way, this deployment here, the research hall, for 32 turns. Wow, that's going to be a long one. Well, maybe we get to deploy the Neptune then. Yeah, but well, we'll always deploy the soldiers first, and also the Hydra. So the Neptune will always be the last one. And I don't think that we can deploy so many Templars here anyway. Yeah, but maybe we can do it because it might be interesting just to see the Neptune. Yeah. So, by the way, it would have been cool to get more levels on Hardball because, as we know, the other Templars are based on our captain's level. And then I guess we could have had a lot of levels here with these guys who are all creeping around at level 14. Yeah, it's a bit sad. Everything is a little bit sad there in that regard. But that's just how it is. So, and that concludes today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, how about you show that by clicking the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you never ever miss an episode again on Playing Hardball. And as always, the comment section is all yours. You're heartily invited to share your thoughts. What do you think about this game? What do you think about this mission? Do you have any tips and tricks maybe how to do this better? How to accomplish the mission quicker? Like, I would think really that the beginning was really optimal, yeah? Near to perfect maybe, because we couldn't get to the first tactical point quicker. We got it as quickly as possible. The only change would have been to boost, yeah, let's have a look at this, to boost the engineers' capture talent. Do we have something that messes up? But then it's still 5 to 10, yeah? So it would just be total luck to score the 10 here, which is why I feel that this year 3 to 6, yeah? Maybe 3 to 7 would be interesting. Yeah, maybe we should have that on the next level, but we usually need several turns anyway. And this way it increases the chance. By the way, this year... Oh, it reduces the heat a bit, huh? On capture 6, yeah. Whatever. So it's better for the... I feel for the engineer it's much, much better just to push the turrets. They are so much better, yeah? Because they are so flexible. I just wish there was a third turret type or so. And yeah, the landmine is certainly not worth it because it's gone after one attack. And some little skittering runs into it. And I think the Xenos are using skitterings to blow it up anyway. That was my impression. And then it's just not worth it. And we don't want to be close to super monster anyway with the engineer. And running up, placing this one in front of a monster and then going away. It's not gonna work because the engineer doesn't have enough movement points. So, well, but if you have other thoughts on that or other ideas, do tell. I would also be very interested in your Templar builds. Yeah, I mean, like in the end of this Let's Play, when I'm doing the review, or like actually, well, no, we'll do it with the last mission. Then I'm going through all the veterans again just to check it out how it worked before we start the next season, so to speak. As I said before, yeah, we are going to try it out, but then on the highest difficulty, and then we'll see how far we get. But with the first dead Templar, I'm going to end it. But just to check it out, how the difficulty and everything is developing and how many experience points we can get and so on. Well, and in that regard, of course, it would have made more sense to take this other mission type here so we gain the experience. But I feel like for role-playing reason, it was also a good thing to choose the research hall here. It makes more sense, I find, yeah. And we don't leave any friends behind, yeah. Not even digitally. So, and that concludes today's episode. Comment section is all yours. See you next time. Bye-bye.